Have you ever lost the love of your life over canned beans? No, really. I'm not joking. That sounds like something from a Reddit shitpost or a sketch comedy. I get it, but I lived it. And to this day, I still don't know what hurts more, losing her or never finding out where she buried them. Let me take you back a few months. Things were uncertain. The world felt like it was teetering on the edge of something pandemic. Political tension, supply chain chaos, you name it. Everyone was trying to cope in their own way. Some people took up baking, others doom scrolled Twitter. Me, I tried to be practical. I stocked up, not panic buyer level, but just enough to feel safe. I ordered essentials online, mostly stuff that lasts. Among those essentials were canned goods beans, to be specific. 30 cans of them, 10 black beans, 10 kidney beans, 10 pink beans, plus 15 cans of chickpeas seemed smart to me. They're cheap, nutritious, and versatile. Beans were comfort food in hard times. She didn't say much when they arrived. Gave me a little side eye when I stacked them in the cabinet, but we laughed it off. I joked about becoming Bean Man, protector of legumes. She chuckled, kissed me on the cheek, and we moved on. Things were fine. Or so I thought. One Thursday night, I decided to make my signature vegetarian chili. Cold night, Netflix is queued up, perfect comfort evening. I go to the cabinet, pull it open, and stop. It's empty. All the beans gone. At first I thought maybe I was losing it. Did I move them somewhere else? Did she reorganize the pantry? So I asked her, casual like, "Hey, babe, do you know what happened to the beans?" She looks up from her laptop, completely unfazed. "Oh, yeah, I buried them." I laughed. "Wait, what?" "I buried them. In the woods." The room went quiet. She said it like she was telling me she'd taken the dog out or paid a bill. Just, "I buried the beans in the woods." I blinked. "You're joking, right?" "Nope." I started laughing again, but she didn't follow. That's when it hit me. She was completely, terrifyingly serious. She went on to explain patiently, like I was the crazy one, that she was concerned about if things get bad. She said we might have to worry about looters or desperate neighbors or even government rationing, that the beans would be safer buried in a secure location, like some kind of Cold War spy stash. I remember standing there, spoon in hand, chili pot empty, trying to process this surreal moment. "Okay, but why beans?" I asked. She replied, "Because they're valuable, long shelf life, high in protein, easy to trade." That part made a weird kind of sense. But burying them? In the woods behind our apartment complex? I asked where. She refused to say. "What if I need them?" I said. "I'll go get them for us," she said. "But only if things get worse. We need to protect the stash." I laughed again, mostly to cope. But deep down, I was unsettled. The next few days were tense. Every time I opened the cabinet and saw the empty shelf, it felt like I was being mocked. Not by Herbert, by the situation. This absurdity somehow became our reality. She doubled down. Every week, she'd sneak out for a walk, always carrying a canvas tote. I knew what was in it. More beans. The stash was growing. Our apartment slowly became less full. She was building her fortress of legumes in the forest. And the worst part? She wouldn't let me in on it. This wasn't just about beans anymore. It was about trust. She was making survival decisions without me, planning for a future I wasn't even part of. That hurt more than I expected. One night, I confronted her again, tried to be calm. I need to know where they are." She shook her head. "I can't risk you compromising the location. Compromising the, what am I, a spy?" She stared at me with such intensity. "I will never jeopardize the beans." That's when something snapped at me. I said, "If you don't tell me where they are, I'm moving out." She didn't even flinch. We fought. God, we fought. Not screaming, just this cold, sharp, slow motion kind of fight where every word cuts a little deeper than the last. Finally, she looked at me, eyes dry but still hard. "If you can't trust me to protect us, then maybe you're not meant to be part of this plan." I said, "You're choosing beans over me." She said, "No, I'm choosing survival." Then she packed a bag and left, just like that. I haven't seen her since. She moved out the next week. Said she'd come back for the rest of her stuff. She didn't. I think she was afraid I'd follow her to the stash. And maybe I would have. The apartment is quiet now. Too quiet. I still cook, still trying to keep myself sane. But every time I open the cabinet and see that empty shelf, I feel it again, that mix of heartbreak and absurdity, the bitter taste of loss, and the faint smell of chili that never was. The rent's tougher now, too. We split everything. Now it's just me, alone with my regrets and an overpriced grocery delivery account. I saw chickpeas on sale last week and just stared at them. Did I push too hard? Should I have just let it go? Let her have her weird, secret, bean-fueled survival fantasy? Was it really worth the fight? Maybe not. But here I am. She's out there somewhere, guardian of the bean fortress, survivor in waiting. And I'm here, wondering if I should have just made the damn chili. I lost the love of my life because I couldn't let go of the fact that she buried all our canned beans in the woods and wouldn't tell me where. Now I live alone, beanless and heartbroken.